Starting. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? This should be live. Refresh. Here we go. Here we go. What is going on, guys? DizneyDan here, back with another Saturday live stream. Today's going to be an awesome evening. A lot of stuff is being planned, getting everything ready to go to Walt Disney World, as well as my other adventures. This weekend is a busy weekend. We got a lot of sporting stuff that's happening. We have the Masters. I'm a big golfer, and the Masters is currently going on as we speak. It is Saturday, and Rory McIlroy, British, right at the top, followed by Patrick Reed from the US, with John Rahn from Spain, close in behind them. So it's been really interesting watching the Masters. We also have the Bahrain Grand Prix Formula One. We have Sebastian Vettel on pole position, which is going to be an interesting race tomorrow. So a lot of other sporting events going on this week. We've had the Premier League in the UK. And also it's WrestleMania weekend. I don't know if a lot of you out there are WrestleMania fans. I am definitely a WrestleMania and professional wrestling fan. It's been something that I've really enjoyed throughout my whole life. So it is really great that it's WrestleMania weekend. It's going to be a lot of wrestling. We've got NXT TakeOver tonight, and we have WrestleMania tomorrow. So a lot of interesting stuff going on this weekend. A lot of interesting stuff. Last week was Easter. I hope everybody had a fantastic Easter. A lot of things are being planned for Walt Disney World, as I said. Lots of Disney stuff, lots of Disney news, lots of planning of Disney Imagineering going on. I'm looking forward to the future. But yeah, so it's been pretty crazy. I'm still on holiday. I'm still on vacation. I'm still at my parents' house. I will be moving home next week, which should be really interesting. So today's conversation, I wanted to talk a little bit about Disney World. Obviously, that's why we're all here. And maybe we could throw in some Disneyland Paris, maybe some Asia Disney parks, and we'll see how everything goes. Now, I wanted to talk about is, unsurprisingly, food at Walt Disney World. Now, food at Walt Disney World is something that I think we all love. Some people are very picky eaters. Some people aren't very big picky eaters. For me, I love pretty much everything except seafood. I know there are a lot of seafood fans out there, but Disney World food is not just, your typical chicken nuggets and burgers and everything. So there's a lot. I'm going to make a list of top 10 things you should eat at Walt Disney World at some point in the not so distant future. And we got some people already. There's some viewers who have popped in. Feel free to comment, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more Disney videos, and we'll see what is happening later on. We got a lot of things going on. I'm planning on going to Rome soon, as I said last week. I want to check out the Rome Disney store. That'll be kind of interesting. And I went to the largest Disney store in Europe this week, and I picked up something really cool. And it is back here. We have Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove pop vinyl. Now, Kronk is a lot like me. He's big, he's strong, he's also very stupid. So Kronk is here with me today, which is really awesome. I'm going to put him back here so you guys can see him. So yeah, I went to the largest Disney store. We did a meetup with all the people that are coming on the trip in August. I didn't really want to vlog it because some people didn't know each other. It wasn't the right timing. But we are having a great time together and getting everything ready to go. This week is also a very, very busy week. Like I said, we've got WrestleMania, we've got the Masters, we have the Bahrain Grand Prix. Also, I go back to my job this week. I've had my week off holiday. Um, and I've been, just having a real big relaxation this week. Last week was fantastic. We had some great people join the live stream last week. So hopefully we get a few people in this week, and I might do a giveaway. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway. I wanted to do that for quite a while. So if you're interested in a giveaway, just comment down below and we can see what we can do. We've got 2 viewers here, which is fantastic. Just for me to get a couple of viewers watching my channel is something that I really, really love. We are so close to 170 subscribers, so we need to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share it everywhere we go. So it's been pretty interesting. I want to know how everyone else is doing over this fine April. It has got a lot nicer here in the United Kingdom in terms of weather, so that's also pretty awesome. But yeah, it's been fantastic. So yeah, got Kronk behind me back there. I picked him up very, very recently. I got a lot of Disney movies back there. We've got like The Lion King, we've got Toy Story, all those classes. We've got Wally back there as well. I think you can see who is that? That is Mickey in Fantasia. So yeah, it's been very, very interesting. So we're going to stay on here for a good maybe 30 minutes to an hour, where I'm going to be talking about lots and lots of different things. Disney food is definitely going to be on the cards. My favorite Disney underrated movies is definitely going to be something definitely on the cards I want to talk about at some point. And then we can have a good conversation. The brightness is very I still need to sort out my computer in terms of a good camera. But we are making progress, which is good, or the carousel of progress. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. So yeah, it's been really, really cool lately. So let's go back to I want to talk about my program first, my Walt Disney World College program. And that was a time when I was a cast member, when I worked at Disney's Contemporary Resort. And I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my guest interaction, because there's definitely a difference between being a cast member and being a guest. You probably figured that out. There are cast members out there who all live together. We have like these campuses that are near Walt Disney property, and we all live together. And it's something that I never thought would happen, where I could go to a place where there are people who love Disney just as much as I do. And having that experience working at Walt Disney World for that amount of time was incredible. Meeting all these amazing people, learning new skills. A cast member, sadly, I've not spoken to her for quite a while. She actually taught me sign language. Now, if you didn't know, there is the American Sign Language and there's the British Sign Language. But she taught me some American Sign Language, which I failed to say that I can't remember that much. But it's something that I really want to carry on picking up soon. So yeah, we have the American Sign Language story, which is amazing. It was thunderstorming out. I had to come in with all my fellow cast members who are lifeguards and work around the pool at the Contemporary, which is a big, big pool. And I was there just learning from this lifeguard about sign language and talking to these guests in sign language. And it was incredible. Absolutely amazing. And you hear those amazing stories that cast members can do such amazing things. And it's something that I really wanted to do, bring those magical moments to Disney. Other stories you hear all the time. You get asked what time is the 3 o'clock parade at Magic Kingdom, when in fact now it's 2 o'clock. So actually, you hear those funny stories like, oh, what time's the 3 o'clock parade? Manny, do you mind? Manny, come. Do you want to see my dog? I'm sure you want to see my dog. Manny, come. Manny, come. Come on. I don't think he wants to come. Yes, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. You're going to like this. Hold on. Here he comes. Here we go. Here we go. Look who it is. Hey, look at the camera. Look at the camera. There we go. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Hello. Hello. Hello, Manny. This is Manny. You're so cute. You're so cute. Surprisingly, you can now actually take your pets to Walt Disney World and let them stay on Walt Disney property. So that's really, really awesome. Hey, what's your favorite Disney ride? What's your favorite Disney ride? Huh? Or shall I let you go? Shall I let you go now? Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, all the things you get to do as a Disney cast member is just incredible. You get to know people who work on the attractions. You get to know people who can maybe skip you through the lines as fast passes, which is really, really awesome. But you get to know people and you get to do these amazing experiences. Thank you, Manny, for taking my charger out of the... Nah. That's the thing when you have a pet. They like to get in the way. So you can like skip the lines, which are really, really awesome if you can. Now, speaking of skipping lines, we have Mr. Jack Jones in the chat. Now, if you didn't know, here, Jack, this is your shout out. Jack Jones is my golfing buddy, and we should right now be watching the Masters. But instead, I am doing this live stream because that's the committed Disney YouTube channel that I have. So there you go, Jack. That's your shout out, mate. So yeah, you can all these things that you could do as a Disney cast member are incredible. Now, if you drive through Disney, you might see these buses, not the traditional Disney buses. You might see these buses which have things called TransStar along the side. Those are the Disney cast member buses, and we were all on that. We were all on those every day, and they're not as nice as the Disney buses, so I try to avoid those quite a lot. Let's not talk about that hole-in-one, man, dude. What hole-in-one? I've been streaming for a good 30 minutes, no, 20 minutes. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. You're disrupting my train of thought right there. So yeah, what I've made up, if you checked out my channel last year, myself and Mega made up this new game where it's called Minivans and TransStars. So it's the take on the yellow cars and minis game that you play in the car, but instead you find those, you know, those minivans, so those like 4x4s that are designed to look like Minnie Mouse, and the TransStar buses with all the cast members on it. That is a great game to play around Walt Disney World while you're traveling to and from the theme parks and from your resort. I would definitely check that out. It's a good game to play. It passes the time, which is really, really awesome. But taking those buses every day, they were so unreliable. They were so unreliable, but I had a good time. We got to meet a lot of people. Dude, I haven't I haven't really checked it out, but I'll catch you later, buddy. See you, Jack. So yeah, I'm trying to do two things at once, watching the Masters and live stream with you guys. But it's I think this is more important. I think it's much more important. So yeah, it's just been really, really fun over the last couple of days to reminisce on my Disney experience, because it would have been 2 years since I've been on the Disney College program. 2 years since I was on the Disney College program, and it's something that is very special. Not a lot of people get to do it. Being on the Disney College program is something that I'll remember the rest of my life. Going to Disney University. I don't know if a lot of people know that there's Disney University, but in fact there is. And I'm a graduate. Got to go underneath go to the utilidors at Magic Kingdom. Now, that is something very special, which not a lot of people get to do unless you do those guided tours. Um, but it's just all the memories come back. And when you work and you live with 6,000 other cast members, and work with people who are also massive Disney fanatics, is something very special. It's something very different about working anywhere else. And that's why I've loved, working at Walt Disney World and then going back to working at the Disney store in my hometown. You get to learn and do different things. So it's just been really, really fun to do. Very special. Lots and lots of memories. I'm thinking of doing another montage maybe of some things that we've done over the last couple of years. So it's just been really, really fun. Now, I want to know how everyone else is doing and what their favorite Disney cast member experience they've ever had. Whether that's inside the parks, outside the parks. What is their favorite cast member experience? That's what I'm really looking for. My favorite cast member experience, not speaking as myself or anybody who's a friend who is a cast member. My favorite cast member experience was when I was 10 years old. And I remember being given a free Mickey bar, one of those ice cream Mickey bars, because I hit my father with it. So I hit the Mickey bar and like put it into my father's face. And one of his cast members was laughing so much that she decided to go and get me another Mickey bar. And it was just amazing. It was adorable. And that was like my fondest memory. And that's kind of one of those key situations where I was like, you know what? I want to work for the Disney company. That's something I really, really want to do. Bring that magic, bring that spark to the Walt Disney company, which all the other cast members do. So it was just one of those experiences. And I remember walking from the bus stop to Disney University and seeing these depictions of Walt and seeing these quotes from, Michael Eisner and Bob Iger and all these incredible people, Marty Sklar, Joe Rohde, Tom Fitzgerald, all these amazing Imagineers, and feeling inspired. And it's something that I want to do in my life, to give that opportunity and give that sense of magic to the Walt Disney Company. Bring that magic back to guests. That's what I really, really want to do with my life. So yeah, it's just been a really fun time reminiscing. It's been amazing, and I can't believe it's 2 years. And even going back this year is going to bring back a lot of memories. And I don't feel like it's a vacation. It feels like I'm going home. And I think I said that in my previous, my first video at Walt Disney World last year in 2017. That's what I said. I feel like I'm home. And it's not a vacation for me. And it's just magical to go back. It's something that I really inspired people to do. If everybody should go to Walt Disney World at least once, and do it properly. People often don't really do Walt Disney World like we do it. They kind of miss a lot of things and do the things that might disappoint them. But for me, I want to make, people's vacations. Even when I wasn't on shift, I would do things for guests because I feel like I'm part of the company still. So last year I did things for guests, even though I wasn't employed by the Walt Disney Company. I just liked bringing magic. And I said to those guests, hey, listen, I was a Disney cast member. I want to bring that magic every day of my life. And so I gave some stickers that I had to this family, even though I wasn't on shift or anything. So it's just bringing those smiles to people's faces. And I know a lot of people complain about the Disney company and all the things that they do that might annoy them, like, charging for parking overnight. Just charging for fast passes at Disneyland. I mean, those things can very much annoy people, the consumers. But for me, I feel like every penny is worth the price of admission. every single cent that you pay to go to Walt Disney World is worth it if you do it properly. And Walt Disney World values their guests. They value everybody. They want to make everybody feel like a VIP. And that's what we were taught. You know, VIP in Disney's terms is not a very important person. It's a very individual person for Walt Disney World. You are making sure that everybody at Walt Disney World is, a superstar. Make sure everybody is a princess or a hero or a pirate. Okay. So that's what we were taught, making sure that everybody has that incredible experience walking down Main Street, seeing everybody, seeing the castle right in front of them, and feeling like a kid, feeling like they belong in something, outside of the world that we live in. This world is something that, Walt created at Disneyland, and the Imagineers created Walt Disney World. And obviously, Walt had a massive input into Magic Kingdom, as well as the brainchild of Epcot. If it wasn't for these people, we wouldn't have this getaway from reality. It's a gateway from reality into a world of imagination. And I think that's what the world needs. The world needs something like that. Something very, very important. So it's just been something very magical. So yeah, it's just been something that's just been on my mind. I think it's time to bring it back to food. I did throw in a Mickey bar there. But I want to talk about my favorite places to eat at Walt Disney World. So, being that I was going back to Walt Disney World this summer, I've decided to do some dining plans. Dining plans are something that I think is so important. The Disney dining plan is, I've saved thousands and thousands of dollars by doing the Disney dining plan instead of, just paying it out of cash. I think it's something geniusly thought up by the Disney Imagineers and something really, really important that I think people should consider when booking a Disney vacation. So some of the restaurants that I booked to go to Walt Disney World and the restaurants are Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace is fantastic for breakfast. It's something really nice to start your day off at Magic Kingdom. We've also chosen, surprisingly, we chose Mama Melrose at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So a lot of people have been talking to me about Mama Melrose. And a lot of people don't really go to Mama Melrose because, they might think it's a little bit overrated. People say they've not had any nice meals there. Well, last year we went to Mama Melrose and it was fantastic. Now, the reason why we've done that is because we have the Fantasmic dining package. Now, when we dined at Mama Melrose, we'll be given a ticket and we'll get VIP seats for Fantasmic. Now, that's something I'm really intrigued by, something I'm really looking forward to. We did that last year, had the most incredible seats for Fantasmic. Just something amazing, something absolutely amazing. I can't wait to do again. Staying in Disney's Hollywood Studios, we are doing 50's Primetime Cafe, and that is by far one of my favorite restaurants to do at Walt Disney World. Just the atmosphere alone is incredible. The peanut butter and jelly milkshake, that is something to die for right there. A lot of people get really put off by that, but it's good. It's good. And also the fried chicken there. I don't care what people say. I don't care what Tim Tracker says that Olivio's has the best fried chicken. No. 50's Primetime Cafe is where it's at for fried chicken. I'm telling you right now. Where else have we booked? We have booked 1900 Park Fair for dinner, where we're meeting Cinderella and the Stepsisters and Lady Tremaine and Prince Charming. I actually really enjoyed this buffet. I think the characters are phenomenal. I think the Stepsisters are incredible. Great for them to come up to the table and just play around and be really sarcastic and really, really funny. So that's something I really going to enjoy. Via Napoli at Epcot. It's actually going to be my first time at Via Napoli, or if you're going Italian, it's Via Napoli. where I've heard it's like the best pizzas on property. I'll have to check that out. Where else are we going? We're going to Beaches and Cream. If you don't know about Beaches and Cream, they have the kitchen sink. Now there's the massive ice cream with a whole can of whipped cream on top and every topping in house. That's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be a bit sickly for me, but so I'll have to keep control of that. Where else have we booked? We have booked Kona Cafe. Kona Cafe for breakfast? No, for dinner. Kona Cafe for dinner is something that I've always gone to every year, and I've stood by Kona Cafe because it's nice. It's therapeutic. It's quiet. It's in the Polynesian, my favorite resort. It's just really nice and quiet and good food. And then across the way, we're also going to Ohana for dinner, which is going to be the first time I've been to Ohana. But I've had nothing but good things about Ohana. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm just trying to think of anywhere else. We're going to Yak and Yeti, which is one of my favorites from last year. I had this fusion burger thing, which was just to die for. That was just beautiful. And we're going to Boma. First time going to Boma, which is at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I normally go to Sanaa, but Sanaa have changed their menu, and I wanted to try something a little bit different. So we've decided to go for Boma for dinner. Might stop off at Sanaa for their bread service, just their bread service, because that bread service is just, oh my god, it's amazing. It's just so good. But Boma is something that I think we'll have to enjoy as well, which I'm really looking forward to. So lots and lots of things to choose from. Lots and lots of, we could have chosen things like Cinderella's Royal Table. That was on the reservation, but I decided not to do that because as much as, you know, dining in the castle and meeting the princesses is concerned, that would have been amazing. But I've heard the food isn't that good. So we decided to maybe skip that. We didn't want to do any fine dining. I mean, I would love to go to California Grill, because that's I used to work in California Grill. It's beautiful, but couldn't get reservations for that, unfortunately. But lots and lots of other things to choose from, and we've chosen some really, really good restaurants, which I'm hoping to show you when I get to Walt Disney World. But then I've also been thinking about some quick service places I really want to go to. Backlot Express, in my opinion, is the best quick service in Disney's Hollywood Studios, until maybe what happens in Toy Story Land, so we don't know. Epcot is just a plethora of amazing quick service. You've got Sunshine Seasons, which is amazing for variety. You have Tangerine Cafe at Morocco, which is perhaps my favorite quick service in Epcot. We have the fish and chips over in the UK. We have Italy. We have Japanese Katsuo Grill. We have Mexico. Lots and lots of different choices out there for quick service at Epcot. Magic Kingdom, I mean, you've got Cosmic Rays, which by far does the best chicken nuggets in all of Walt Disney World, in my opinion. It also has Pecos Bills if you like Tex-Mex. That's also something really, really nice to do. It's quite a different. It's very, very different. And then there's also things like Casey's Corner. There's also Sleepy Hollow refreshments if you love waffles. The chicken and waffles there, it is awesome. But when it comes to quick service, in my opinion, Animal Kingdom is hard to beat. You got Restaurantosaurus, which I think is great theming, and I think it's got great food at Restaurantosaurus. We have Flame Tree Barbecue, which has, in terms of quick service, the best meats on property. But my favorite, my absolute favorite, is the Yak and Yeti quick service kiosk. Now that is just it's amazing, and it's very cheap. Now what I normally choose is something like it's the chicken fried rice with 2 egg rolls, and that's under $10, and you can't beat that. You put some soy sauce in the egg rolls. I mean, just you can't do anything better than that. That is amazing. And then you also have Satuli Canteen over at Water Pandora. I had to think about that for a second. So yeah, Satuli Canteen over at Pandora. I haven't actually tried that yet, but I'm going to be doing that this summer, where I will be trying those cheeseburger buns. I think, I don't know. And also I'll be trying their salad bowl, rice bowl thing. I don't know. I don't know if anybody of the viewers today have been to Satuli Canteen. Please let me know, because that's something I really, really wanted to try last year, but we didn't really get a chance to do it. But we're going to do it this year. Maybe it might defeat my Yak and Yeti in terms of my favorite restaurant, quick service at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So who knows? Now, Disney Springs, in terms of food, there's a plenty of stuff to choose at Disney Springs. My friend Lou Mongello over at WDW Radio, please go check him out on iTunes and YouTube. His favorite restaurant in Walt Disney World, period, right now, is the Boathouse. Apparently, he can't stop talking about the Boathouse, and it just seems like it's the perfect sit-down restaurant in Walt Disney World. So we might try the Boathouse. I'm not a big seafood guy, so that's the problem. Other places where I go that maybe provide less seafood. There's Morimoto Asia, which, if you like Asian food, which was what I like, definitely check out Morimoto Asia over at Disney Springs. There's the poutine, the daily poutine. I've only had poutine once, and I loved it. And that was actually at the Canada Pavilion at Walt Disney World. But I'm going to be trying that this year at Disney Springs. Just trying to think if there's other places that you can pick up some really simple food. Jock Lindsay's Hangar, that's a nice bar to go to. It's Indiana Jones themed. So if you love your Indiana Jones, check out Jock Lindsay's. Raglan Road. Raglan Road is something I had over my Disney College program, and that I really enjoyed. We actually had the fish and chips. I mean, typically being British, something that I kind of had to have, and it was great. It was absolutely amazing. Splitsville, surprisingly. Splitsville, I would say, is definitely worth going, especially for some bowling. But the food there is great. I had some sushi there. I'm not a big sushi guy, but sushi at Splitsville was actually surprisingly really, really good. Doing that with some bowling, I mean, you can't really do anything better than that. So we've got some great stuff there. The only place I would avoid at Disney Springs, in my opinion, is Rainforest Cafe. I went there for the first day of my Disney College program and was very disappointed. It's very loud. It's very expensive. The food isn't great. So if you can avoid doing Rainforest Cafe, I would highly, I would definitely say avoid it. There are plenty of other places in Disney Springs that are just amazing, just absolutely amazing. So, and then going off property, oh gosh, it's gone dark again. Going not off property, but at Disney resorts. I would check out the Contempo Cafe at Disney's Contemporary Resort. They do the best peanut butter cupcake thing. It's just amazing. It's just to die for. It's like a massive Reese's Pieces, but spongy. It's just amazing. Trader Sam's at Disney's Polynesian is a great bar. Very well themed. The cast members do a lot of really, really funny things in the bar. I'm not going to spoil any of that. We've also got things. We've got lots of bars, lots of just lounges at Walt Disney World. We've got Rick's Lounge. We have Meisner's Lounge at the Grand Floridian. We have Trails End, which we'll be going to. Trails End, in my opinion, is one of the best restaurants at Walt Disney World because it's so simple. Now, it's a bit of a trek to get to. In my opinion, you should go to Disney's Contemporary Resort or Disney's Wilderness Lodge and get a boat to Fort Wilderness. That's probably the quickest way to get to Trails End, because Trails End is located next to Hoop Doo Review, and that is on the other side of Fort Wilderness where the entrance is. And you can't drive there. You'll need to take one of the Disney buses from the front of Fort Wilderness to the top of Fort Wilderness, and you have to get the right bus. So, in my opinion, go to Disney's Contemporary Resort or Wilderness Lodge and get a boat. Take one of the ferries over to Fort Wilderness and go to Trails End. Trails End, in my opinion, is something that I think everybody has to do. It is very cheap. We're looking at, for a full breakfast buffet, for about $15 to $20. I mean, you can't really complain, especially for Disney prices. It's just great. The food I've not had a better breakfast at Walt Disney World than at Trails End, and it's very simple. Their moonshine drink is the tropical drink. It's like orange juice and passion fruit and mango. It's delicious. It comes in like these old moonshine like glasses. You've also got some great different food that you won't get at any other resorts. You have like a hash brown meat scramble, I would say. That is delicious. But yeah, I would say definitely Trails End is something that I think people should definitely do, especially for the price. It is phenomenal. So yeah, that's been really interesting. It's lots of places to choose from. And obviously you can let me know what your favorite place to go eat is at Walt Disney World. So it looks like I've been on for an hour. It's been a very slow evening. Not really much to not many people have stopped by, which is fine. I mean, I'm really, I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I've come on here and done some different things and tried another live stream. So thank you so much for stopping by, guys. It's just been something really enjoyable to do on a Saturday night. I'm a very introverted person, so doing something like this really means a lot. So yeah, it's just been a really fun evening. So I think there are some live streams going on later. Go check out my other favorite channels. Check out the Mod Squad. Go check out Steph's Day Off. She's fantastic. She's been doing some great videos this week. Viaplay Project are doing their 100th video this weekend, so go share them. Go and bring them some love. They've done some incredible work, and they've been fantastic supporters of me and my channel. So go check out the Viaplay Project. Walt Twins just came out with a new video. Go check that out. That was awesome. They're doing some jokes in their cars. Amazing, great guys. Funniest twins on YouTube by far. And go check out Lou Mongello at WDW Radio, a good friend of mine, who is a huge inspiration for me. So it's just been a really fun evening. So I'm glad that you guys have stopped by. So I'm going to sign out now. So thank you guys for watching. Live your life with a smile each and every day. And I will see you guys real soon. And